Hey, what's going on, Space Jabroskis? Welcome to this live stream of SpaceX's Starlink 414 launch. That's right. They're never in the right order. And we have perfect timing because, as you can see, SpaceX literally just started their live stream, their screensaver, right as I did the transition onto my face. You know the drill, you guys. Let's muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? Some of you are already on top of it. Cheers. I'm Kevin, drinking out of the Mars or Bust mug. I filled this with water when we were supposed to do the launch like a couple hours ago. So now it's room temperature. The ice has melted. It's kind of disgusting. Yeah, we were delayed till now to a 1:51 p.m. launch Eastern time because of weather, but things are looking good, as you can see. Those of you who are locals members, I do have the local chat open just for you. We have Lonnie Holcomb, Florida resident there. How's the weather looking, Lonnie? And those of you in the YouTube chat who are Florida residents, how's the weather looking down there at the moment? Megatooth, Wilmington, North Carolina, checking in, eating a salad for lunch, rabbit food. Yeah, I mean, if I eat salad, I have to pick through it. So like all my friends and family make fun of me because I don't like the hard pieces of salad. That's gross. I like the leafy salad, and I have to drench it with Thousand Island cheese and croutons. In college, my friends would call it a cheese and crouton and Thousand Island salad with no lettuce. Jimmy Johns, what's going on, man? Lee's Summit, Missouri, and water. We water buds. All right, YouTube chat. See what we're up to here. Jonathan Kish, what's going on? Thanks for modding. Austin McMurtray, what's going on, Master Chief? BFR in the chat. Appreciate you. Paul Jenkins. I call you Leroy. Leroy Jenkins. This gold bar. We have Wales, the UK. We have the UK in the chat, everyone. UK.
You sound like you're from London.
Belfast, Maine. I would love to go to Maine sometime. It's one of the few states I've never been to, actually. I've been close. I've been to Maryland. It's close enough, right? Actually lived there for a few months when I was working in the White House. Good times. Keep on cruising. Andy in Alaska. That's your name. I'm just going to assume you're in Alaska. Justin DeLong, thanks for modding. Thank you, YouTube members and Green, for supporting the channel on the tubes. Austin's from Indiana. What's going on, neighbor? I appreciate that, Jeff. Indiana, more Indiana people. We got a lot of Americans in the chat today.
Oh, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
Florida, Arizona, brownies, huh? Munching on pot brownies. Old man Gibb and his pot brownies. Man, Indianapolis, more Indiana folk. Apatox, what's going on, bro? Andrew Brown, what's going on, Captain? Scotland, plain chocolate digestives. Okay. Boston, are you eating red lobster in Boston? I like red lobster. Hellfire Studios in Michigan, of course. What's going on, bro? It's been a while since I had a chat with you. Bia, Wisconsin, cheese. South Africa, Elon's native country. Oklahoma, land of tornadoes. Meatball sub from Champaign, Illinois, plural, and Denver. Montana, ooh, beautiful state. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate you. Again, this is a Starlink mission. Let's, I just clicked on something I wasn't supposed to. Oh, well. Fixed it. Let's go big screen right quick. Okay. So we are launching 53 Starlink satellites on this mission, and this is the notable thing. This booster is going for a record-tying 12th flight. All right, 12 is the record. I believe it's been accomplished 2 times prior. So this, I think, is the 3rd attempt at reaching 12 for a single booster. Previously supported the following missions. Cool. And then it's going to land, hopefully successfully for a 12th time, on Just Read the Instructions, autonomous drone ship stationed in the Atlantic, not the Pacific. Scroll on down, you get a nice little diagram here. No boost back burn because it's just going to go on like a parabola trajectory and then land its fat ass. I'm sorry, it's a skinny rocket, little toothpick ass on the drone ship, which is always impressive to see. And hopefully, since they're using Starlink communications now to keep that camera feed cruising, it's not as susceptible as to the vibration of the rocket landing on the drone ship. Hopefully, we can keep a very close eye, uninterrupted eye on that landing. It's always sexy to watch. Now, since this is a mission to the fourth shell, there's a chance, I don't know, you'd have to listen to what SpaceX is currently saying at the moment, but sometimes they stream the actual satellite deployment about an hour after liftoff. Sometimes they don't. It's Thursday, so I'm actually right meow. I'm in the middle of creating my SpaceX News episode for tomorrow. So after the booster landing at about 8.5 minutes, T plus 8.5 minutes, I'm going to cut this stream and I'm going to get back to work, my other work. Capiche? For those of you from Italy. We're just cruising right along, man. T minus 3.5 minute. Concours, West Coast, Florida, checking in. Freeman. He's participating in both chats. I like it. Charlotte, North Carolina. Burger and salad for Concours. What's up with you guys in the salad? Are you putting the burger or are you putting the salad on your burger? All right, because I do that. I like having a piece of lettuce on my burger, and you know what? I count that as a salad. Lawyer wife doesn't, but I say, mind your biz. I'm eating healthy. My triple patty burger with a tiny piece of lettuce on it.
From the pad. So there we just heard the call out that LOX load is complete on the first stage. LOX load is still undergoing for the second stage. Now, as many of you know, SpaceX and NASA have worked together for many years to put both cargo and people into space. And this week, NASA announced another opportunity for our teams to work together. SpaceX was selected by NASA for the communications...
No, do not talk about this. Cover your ears, all right? Mute it if you're watching it on your own right now. We're talking about this tomorrow, okay? No spoilers, all right? You cannot listen to this. Weather looks kind of gloomy there in Florida. It looks a little bit better than it does here in Ohio. It's pretty depressing here in Ohio. But yeah, lawyer wife is actually working at the office today. Never happens. She's been working from home for the last few years. And so we're just going to have to get along without her. But you know who I do have here with me? I have the doggos. Doggos are here with me, right, peeps? And that's all that matters. And Wilson. Don't forget about Wilson. Wilson, say something. Damn you, Wilson. Freaking rat abandoning ship. Hey, peeps. What's up, bro? Where's your brother at? Cuny Bear. Well, Cuny's not going to join us because once he lays down, he's done for a while. Maybe later. Oh, there he is. There he is. I got him. There he is. What's going on, little bro? Little furry bro? You gonna plop your ass down right there on the carpet? No? Are you? Nope. You're gonna come over visit me? Hi, buddy. Hi there. Oh, shake it off. Oh, Peeps is getting gel. He's got to come over. Okay, now I'm surrounded by dogs. Okay, this is nice. All right, back to the show. Peeps, quit nudging my arm. I'm trying to click back to the show. There we go. Let's turn the volume up. Cover up your mouth breathing.
Next milestone is we'll hear that the vehicle is in startup.
Gosh, your breath smells, or is that my breath? Whose breath is it? I want to know. Who needs the Tic Tac?
Is in startup.
I got Mentos right here.
All right, so there's that call. At this point, the onboard flight computers now have control of the countdown.
You need more dental bones. They aren't helping you, though.
Falcon 9, Starlink, LD is go for launch.
Man, Peeps, I think it's your breath.
Now,
You've been licking your butt again.
Go from launch,
you need to cut that
go
shit
for
out.
launch from our launch director. At this point in time, the
weather.
30
seconds.
I'm gonna throw up. You gotta go. You gotta walk away, buddy.
Green, ready to support.
Walk away.
And the teams are tracking no issues. So at this point, all systems are go for launch. Let's watch as Falcon 9 takes our 53 Starlink satellites into orbit.
Yes, let's do it. Everyone shut up. I'm trying to listen. Hi,
10,
you're a good boy.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff of Starlink 414.
Get it! He's out of breath. It's terrible.
Vehicle's pitching downrange. M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
As you can see on your screen and heard by the cheers of
Yeah,
folks
look at
with me
cloud
here
licking.
at Mission
Nice.
Control, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40, carrying our 53 Starlink satellites. Although at liftoff, gravity
Power
is
and
pulling
telemetry nominal.
straight down on the rocket. As we ascend, we actually tilt the engines. The technical term for that is gimbaling, for
Gimbaling.
all my rocket nerds out there. And that actually turns the rocket horizontally.
Falcon is supersonic.
So we're still going up, but with that gimbaling, we're now also heading horizontally away from the launch pad. That's what we call a gravity turn. Now we're going...
Max Q.
There we heard the call out for max Q. That's the point in which the vehicle experiences the greatest dynamic pressure. So we're going to throttle those engines back up. And we're coming up to a series of events that will happen in quick succession. For those of you that have followed our launches previously, you know not to blink. The first of those three events is...
Start of MVAC engine chill.
All right, so we heard call out MVAC engine chill. We're basically flowing some of the super chilled liquid oxygen through the turbopumps of the second stage MVAC engine in preparation for its ignition. But first, we have to do MECO, or main engine cutoff. That's where all 9 Merlin engines shut off to slow the vehicle down in preparation for the next milestone, which is stage separation, where the first stage and second stage will separate. As the first stage makes its way back to Earth for landing, the second stage continues its journey with SES-1, or second engine startup. This is where the single Merlin vacuum engine will ignite and propel the second stage along with the Starlink satellites to orbit.
Camera inside the inner stage right now, looking at the second stage Merlin vacuum engine. We're about to have stage sep.
A view there inside our inner stage.
Main engine cutoff.
Beat you to it, lady.
Stage separation confirmed. MVAC ignition.
All right, so all 3 of those events in quick succession.
Bearing
Show us the
separation
fairings.
And
There they
there
are.
we can see that the fairing halves have separated, exposing our Starlink satellites to the
Sweet.
vacuum.
My turn to talk. Those fairings cost $6 million, 3 for each half, so they like to reuse those. They strap ram air chutes to them, brah. Splash them down, scoop them out, fish them out of the water, refurbish them. On the left-hand side, you see those titanium grid fins, the size of a small compact car. They're used to steer the rocket booster once it gets in the denser parts of the atmosphere toward the drone ship. Okay. Kevin, you should move to Florida. You know what's funny? Every tax season, the lawyer wife just goes off. It's like she keeps saying every year, we need to move to Florida. We're moving to Florida. We're moving to Florida because Florida is one of the states that doesn't have an income tax, and we pay a shit ton of income tax, and it really irritates us. So yeah, we're always talking about moving to Florida. Lori wife actually lived there for like a year before we met when I was stationed in San Diego. We didn't even know each other at the time, but you know, she used to like Disney. Her family's a Disney family, but you know, they've stopped going at least as much over the years because of their progressive agenda that you probably all heard about in the news lately. It's freaking hilarious what DeSantis is doing to them right now. We're all about that. Love DeSantis, great governor. So yeah, we would love to move to Florida. Thing is, both of our families here are here in Ohio, so we'll see if it ever happens. Man, those clouds look licking delicious. It does, yeah. It never gets old, man. Florida is a great state, absolutely, dude. It's becoming the new Texas. No offense to those of you still living in Texas, but Florida's governor is a lot better than yours right now. Although your governor in Texas is a lot better than ours right now. Even though Mike DeWine is like an old family friend, I can't stand the guy. Ever since he implemented mask mandates in our state, you're on my shit list, bro. You know, and since the election's coming up, he signed the bill for constitutional carry, which, yeah, I mean, I'm all about that. I know you're trying to, get some brownie points from people like me, but it ain't gonna work, man. I appreciate it, but you can go away. All right. Blythestone. If you're an Ohio voter, vote Blythestone for governor. All right. He's got my endorsement. That mustache and cowboy hat alone should win over any conservative person or libertarian. Concourse state income tax. What's that? Right? Must be nice. Ignorant is bliss in this case. Man, left-hand side of your screen. That booster is coming in hot and heavy, bro. Freaking sweet. Do you guys see Rocket Lab's first stage booster, what it's looking like these days for their next mission, their first official mid-air retrieval of their booster that's coming up? It's all silver. They got that like heat shield, that thin heat shield material over their first stage booster. It's nice and shiny. Beautiful. SpaceX doesn't do that. They just let their boosters get all toasty. I like the scorch marks. They look awesome. If you were to move to Florida, where would you move to? Well, the thing is, our conversations with Lawyer Wife and I have gotten, like, we've talked about it so much. I told her, I'm like, I'm not moving to the Panhandle, okay? I have to be near the coast somewhat, within, like, golf cart driving distance. I love the coast, man. Didn't really care for it so much when I was training with the SEALs, but I love the beach. Love the beach. Oh, look at those cold nitrogen gas thrusters really work to oomph that rocket horizontal, get it that nice stretch, that nice distance, going the distance to the drone ship. Who is calling me at this inconvenient hour? Freaking spam. Everyone, you should text the number 877-246-2397. Freaking spam the spammers. Freaking spam. Watch, it's not spam. It's like the VA or something. They've been leaving me quite a few voicemails lately, the VA hospital. I should probably listen to those. I was just there a few months ago for my annual. I'm good. Indian, Colorado, what's going on, BFR bro? I lived in Panama City where when I was in the Air Force, Panhandle, but on the Gulf Coast. Yeah, I mean, I can take the Gulf Coast. I don't know which side I'd rather be on, the Gulf or the Atlantic side. I'm thinking Atlantic, but I'm not that picky. At least if it was on the Gulf side, I could swim to Boca Chica, right? Ooh, we got turbulence. Okay, you guys, this is Starlink satellite connection here, right? So they're going to keep that feed the whole way. Oh, bring on the cloud licking. Bring on the cloud licking. Yes, give it to me. We got landing start up. Here we go. Let's turn the volume up. I guess I should do that.
See there on screen, the landing burn has begun. Watch closely. We should be able to see the drone ship come into view. This drone ship is about the size of a football field.
Oh, yeah.
Stage 1 landing leg
These
deploy.
are so much more fun now that we can actually see them. Do not cut out. Yes!
As you can see,
Woo!
this booster
Woo!
has touched down.
Nice!
This is
Little
the
translation.
recovery for this
And then,
particular booster.
boom! Freaking
Stage 2
clinched it.
FPS is safe.
This recovery also marks
Please
the
clap.
115th recovery of a first stage booster.
That was sweet,
For a
brah.
shot of that booster on our drone ship, just read the instructions.
God, I would love to see a booster land on a drone ship. I'll even take at the coast, coastal landing in person, like up close, not close enough where my eyebrows get fried off, but just close enough so you can really, soak in the actual size of it all. Like, cause on screen it doesn't look like it's all that big, but it's freaking massive. Those boosters are what, like 20 stories tall, just the first stage alone. Insane in the membrane. Eric Beavers, what's going on? BFR Beavers. It never gets old, does it? Exclamation point. No, man. You know what else doesn't get old? Your money. Thanks, man. Everyone please clap for Eric. Who is this lady? I've never seen this one before. Who are you, lady? What's her name? Chat, let me know. I wasn't paying attention. She sounded like the other lady. What's her name? Kathy or Catherine or... I'm terrible with names. Just ask my former students. It'd take me 2 semesters to learn their name, and then the year would be over. Just be like, all right, you, what's the answer? You, female girl, what's the answer? Did you just assume my gender? No, I know your gender. You're a girl. It's when I have to question that you should start getting nervous. Like, fix your haircut. Okay, well, that gives us the answer of is SpaceX going to cover the deployment of these satellites? The answer is nay. So looks like I'm not going to be cutting this one short. I'm just going to be cutting it because we're finished. You left the seals due to hypothermia? No, I did have hypothermia for a long time, but no, I did not leave the seals for hypothermia. Something you get used to. And if you don't, then you quit. Eric's the man. Eric from Colorado. Been to Colorado, drove through it once on my motorcycle, but I outran a storm driving through the mountains. It was pretty awesome with my earphones in. That's the only relation I have to Colorado is about whatever how many hours it was to drive through that state. Beautiful state. Titusville is in Megatooth's future. Okay. Concourse says the West Coast. Yeah. I mean, I love living in California, but the liberals, the liberals / progressives. If you're still living in California and you subscribe to the Democrat Party, you're not a liberal. You're a progressive. Okay. Anyone who still calls themselves a D is a progressive. But I'm actually embarrassed for anyone who's still who still considers themselves a Democrat. That's very embarrassing. Yeah, I loved San Diego. It's just it's expensive to live out there, and now apparently in California everyone's homeless. So there's another reason not to go to the West Coast. Yeah, I am in a rush for tomorrow's video. I got most of my research done. Of course, the research never stops until I'm literally publishing the video on Friday. Even while I'm editing the video, I'm still keeping an eye on the current snooze. But yeah, I have more script to write today. Got to make the thumbnail if I can. Got to get it all set up. If I did it all the same day, the video wouldn't get dropped until midnight on Friday nights. Love your accent, Texas. Damn it! It reminds me, I need to put that audio clip from Thor Ragnarok in my OBS so I can use that. Keep forgetting. I got these in Texas, in a place called Texas. Do you own any Shiba Inu? No, just German Shepherds and no Dogecoin. Oh, actually, I do own a couple $100 of Dogecoin I forgot about. Because on Odyssey, they pay you in library coins. So at one point I traded those for some Bitcoin and for some Dogecoin. Not that it matters anyway. Once the economy crashes, the government's going to go from fiat to their own centralized crypto, and they're going to make everybody ditch their Bitcoin, what have you, and then we're all screwed. Then the government will have complete control of our finances. And before you know it, we're Venezuela. That's our future. Yay. What did you do when you worked at the White House? I worked in the Office for Presidential Personnel. So basically what I did was I researched and helped recruit the top agency heads of national security agencies. What I've done out of the West Wing. So that was 2008 during the transition from Bush to Obama. I was actually working in the White House when Obama got elected. Talking to the Secret Service guys, the morning after Obama won the 2008 election, the muster for the Secret Service guys, they were all depressed, dude. It was so solemn in there. No, I can't imagine how bad it was once Biden won during 2020. Cheated his way into office thanks to big tech censorship and Mark Zuckerberg's money. Yeah, make sure you don't miss tomorrow's episode. I'm going to cover parts of Elon's interview with Ted, the one that they didn't that we didn't discuss yet, not the one that they did on the stage, but the one they did in private at Tesla factory or whatever. Elon dropped some intel on that about the timeline for their first Starship orbital flight. All right, we also have some news to talk about that they were mentioning on the stream about a contract they were awarded through NASA, as well as some as well as the status on some upcoming Dragon missions like the splashdown of Axum 1 and Crew 4 that's coming up. So we'll have plenty to discuss tomorrow. So I'll see you back here for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Eric, for your super chat. Thank you, members, for membering. And yeah, I don't know if the dogs are still in here. Let me check the doggo cam really quick. They are not. It's very empty and depressing in here. Even Wilson abandoned me. So I'm just going to call it there, you guys. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to take a break from this work to get back to my other work. Until tomorrow, Godspeed.